All right. This one is going to be interesting. They all are. But this one's special because he's a special person to everybody in this room. Jesse Fernandez. Jesse started surfing in 1963 when he was 5 years old in Miami Beach at 65th Street. His first board was a 1967 9'2" Kyoki pop-out. In 1971, at age 13, he shaped his first board. After stripping the glass off a board he found broken in half on the beach, he took it home, stripped the glass off, and made himself a little 5'10". His first surf trip was to Cape Hatteras in 1974. His first Puerto Rico trip was in 1977, and they decided, I better move down and live at Hobo's. His first underground factory job, polishing surfboards there at the Hobo's Underground. Jesse became a Puerto Rican local. First contest ever was 1983. It was a pro event at Hobo's, first place. ASP East Longboard Champ, 93, 94, 95. 2007, ESA Grandmaster Shortboard Champ. 2009, ESA Grandmaster Shortboard and Legends Longboard Champ. Finish work, he used to do glassing and hot coating, sanding and polishing before he really undertook shaping on about 35,000 boards. He's shaped over 15,000 boards with a total of his hands-on to over 50,000 surfboards. So one day I was out surfing on my longboard, my Takayama, and Jesse paddled over on a shortboard and said, man, can I try that? And I proceeded to let him, which was the wrong thing to do, because he ripped the bag out of everything for the next hour. And he said, this is an unbelievable surfboard. Do you mind if I use it for a while? He took it home, and somebody else decided they liked it and stole it from his house. So I lost my Takayama, but I did gain a Jesse Fernandez shape because he made a board for me. So that I still have it to this day. So many of you are aware that Jesse's been diagnosed recently with stage 4 kidney cancer, and he and his wife Michelle are fighting through this, and the fighters they are. They put up a GoFundMe campaign, and within 22 hours they met that goal. And to date, within a month they've over doubled the goal, and they're still collecting money. So go on to the GoFundMe page, send him some more money because he can certainly use it. It's not over for him, but he's a fighter. But I'd like to say that Jesse Fernandez has a heart as big as this room, and his talent. Did you hear him play the guitar earlier? He and his wife, Michelle. Phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my dear friends, Jesse Fernandez.
I was worried about that. I've known him for a long time, and I wasn't sure where that introduction was going to go. Hey, I'm going to stick with Peter Townend. He said he likes props. I've been a fan of the Hall of Fame since they started. I was like, whoa, my heroes. And it was just amazing. Greg Knoll came over here from the West Coast and told you guys, you got to do this. You got to honor your guys. And I bought the T-shirt. And I've been carting this thing around 24 years. Just collecting the signatures from my heroes.
I gotta sign it.
Never in 100 years did I ever think that I would be putting my signature on this shirt. That's all I gotta say about that. All right. First off, I want to thank, for me, it's been all about the people. And I just want to give a shout out to some of these people who have affected me and, helped make me the man I am. First off is Jason Bort. He wrote the nomination, got me into this, and I want to thank the committee for this inclusion. I'm really humbled and grateful to be a part of this. I mean, look at these guys are legends. It's amazing to be a part of this crew. A couple more people have helped me out along the way. Carl Schopper and Nestor Ramirez. They gave me my first job in a factory, taught me how to make boards the right way. Carl, he also taught me how to mop a floor, do my laundry in a big wash tub with a washboard. True story. Bruce Walker, Doug Wright, they kept me employed for a long time. Larry Pope. Larry Pope, he defined the term good work ethic. He's an amazing guy. And kind of showed me how to be a surfboard building machine. Some other influences, Greg Lohr, Stu Sharp, they kind of helped instill the shaping bug in me. Michael Nemnick, just for being Nemo. Ricky Carroll, Mark Baker, Stuart Taylor, these are some guys that showed me how to have fun. Redman, he shared a lot of secrets in the shaping room. See you, bro. Richie Rudolph. Rude boy. I can still hear his voice. 17, 18 years old. Dude, you gotta do floaters. He taught me how to do floaters. I was coming from Puerto Rico, and at the end section, you kicked out, and when you get to the channel, you don't want to get washed up on the rocks. But Richie showed me the way. Mez and Dugan, for all the obvious reasons. I got these photos up here. Thanks, guys. Matt Biolas and Pat Rawson, for their inspiration as craftsmen. You guys are just amazing. Les Shaw. I think there's his first initials are LG. I think there's 4 of them now. His dad, him, his kid, now his grandson. But I've come to believe that those initials LG, they stand for life is good. I want to thank the factory crews, the WRV, from 1990 to present, including Patrick Carroll, Leanne Britton, Austin Walker, Dave Rohde, Bob Yinger, and Gary Rice. This is my workday family. I also want to thank Carl Schopper again and Adam Warden. These guys really helped dial me in when I switched to shaping on a computer with the DSD program and Shape 3D. I could pick up the phone and call them anytime I wanted, and they were there. Pretty amazing. I've had some pretty cool team riders over the years. Noah Snyder, Andrew Myers, Eric Shub, Balaram Stack when he was just about this big, Wes Lane. And then there was a young man named Will Scooten. Really? You're around? He showed up at the factory from 2001, 2002. Skinny, a 16-year-old kid. Squeaky voice. I want to be a big wave rider. Me and Redman were like, okay, sure, kid. Whatever you want. Then he pulled out this 10-foot gun that he'd been riding Mavericks on, and we're like, okay. And from the looks of it, I think it's panned out pretty well for him. It's really cool to be a part of your journey. Thanks for all your trust and loyalty. All right. I also want to thank you guys, surf community. As he said, I've been having some health issues, and we got to a point where we really needed some help, some spiritual help, some financial help, and you guys just showed up. Thank you. You give yourselves a hand for that. It's amazing. Honestly, I wouldn't be standing here if we hadn't had the finances to get to the cancer center that we found helped put me back on my feet. These guys basically, they threw a Hail Mary, and somebody caught it in the end zone. And for that, I'm standing here now. I also want to thank my family for being so understanding when I quit college and said, I want to go live by the beach, and I want to build boards. And they were like, oh, okay, good luck with that. 10 years later, they're like, can we come live with you? Can we learn how to fix things or something? And then there's Michelle. Wow. Yeah. Thank you. Thank her. You know, sometimes you gotta go through something heavy to really find out who it is that, you know, the people around you are. And I mean, has she ever showed up? I'm trying not to lose it here, but God, thank you so much. She's been my rock, my strength. Her perseverance is just amazing. Good lady. I consider myself a very lucky man. And I'll tell you what, I'm getting out of here because I don't want to hear all these other stories. That's it for me. You guys, thanks. Thanks for hanging in here.